Hello dear traders and welcome to AMarkets. My name is Alex and now we are going to discuss the situation on the financial markets. First one is Euro USD. The euro initially gained but gave up ground against dollar as investors waited on fresh signals on whether the US Federal Reserve is likely to continue hiking instrument rates and watch for news on the US debt ceiling. Money markets are pricing in a roughly 26% chance that the Fed will deliver another 25 basis point rate hike next month. Investors are also focused on the negotiations to raise the US debt limit, with the risk of a default seen in a denting risk sentiment even as it feels unlikely, but the debt ceiling deadline in the United States remains a concern. While there have been positive overtures from both sides, the work is not yet complete. Markets appear to be assuming that negotiations are a done deal, suggesting that any deviations in one of negotiations played out could upset risk sentiment. The next one is GBP USD. The pound is since dollar steadied as investors awaited fresh signals on whether the Federal Reserve could continue hiking interest rates, and the meeting between US President Joe Biden and House Republican Speaker Kevin McCarthy to discuss raising the US debt ceiling. Markets await the minutes of the latest US Federal Open Market meeting due on Wednesday. Moving on, the first readings of the UK S&P 500 Global Index for May will precede the US S&P Global for the said months to direct intraday moves. However, major attention will be given to the mentioned risk catalyst and the UK's inflation data to be published on Wednesday. And the last one is gold. Gold price has failed as defending its immediate support of the Asian session. The precious metal has dropped firmly as the Federal Reserve policymakers are confident that the more interest rate hikes by the central bank are in the pipeline in the fight against stubborn United States inflation. S&P 500 futures have added more gains in the Asian session, portraying a strong recovery in the risk appetite. It seems that investors are confident that US President Joe Biden will get the US debt ceiling increase ahead. However, Monday's meeting between US President Joe Biden and House of Representatives Kevin McCarthy concluded without an agreement but remained constructive at best. Meanwhile, St. Louis Fed Bank president said on Monday that the Fed wants to fight inflation amid a strong labor market. They further added that the policy rate will have to go higher this year, perhaps by 50 basis points. These are the main trading ideas for upcoming day. Thank you for your attention and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.